Welcome back to Motor Madness, where passion meets horsepower. Today, we're taking a deep dive into an American icon that defined muscle car culture, none other than the 1970 Chevrolet Chevy. This classic beast captured the spirit of the era with its bold looks, raw power, and unforgettable street presence. Buckle up, because we're going for a full-throttle ride through its exterior, interior, performance, and current market value. First impressions matter, and the 1970 Chevy makes one that's impossible to ignore. The exterior styling is bold, aggressive, and unmistakably vintage. With its long, wide body, chiseled lines, and menacing front grille, the 1970 model was designed to turn heads. The twin headlamps set deep into the front fascia give the car a muscular, almost predatory look, while the elongated hood and sharply sculpted fenders shout performance. Chrome bumpers add a touch of classic elegance, perfectly contrasting the raw energy the car emits. Whether you're looking at the standard Chevelle or the powerhouse SS trim, both variants carry an undeniable street presence that few cars from that era could match. The rear end is equally captivating, with bold rectangular tail lights and a rear bumper that integrates seamlessly with the bodywork. And let's not forget about the iconic SS badging on the performance models. It was more than just a badge, it was a statement. The available cowl induction hood, functional and aggressive, added both visual drama and performance benefits by feeding cooler air to the engine. Optional rally wheels and racing stripes completed the package, giving the car a race-ready demeanor even while parked. Step inside, and you're transported to a simpler, yet no less exciting time. The interior of the 1970 Chevrolet Chevy strikes a balance between functionality and style. You won't find digital displays or touchscreens here, what you get instead is analog charm and mechanical purity. The dashboard is straightforward, with large, readable gauges including a speedometer, tachometer, fuel, and temperature indicators. In SS models, the round dial gauges look particularly sporty and are set into a brushed aluminum panel for added flair. Seating is surprisingly comfortable, with wide, well-padded front bench or optional bucket seats, and plenty of room in the rear for passengers. The upholstery choices ranged from classic vinyl to cloth, with options in black, saddle, green, and even bright red. The steering wheel is large, as was typical in the era, but it gives you great control and visibility. The interior trim might not feel luxurious by modern standards, but every switch, knob, and lever feels solid and built to last. There's an honesty to the cabin, everything you need and nothing you don't. Now, let's talk about what really made the 1970 Chevrolet Chevy legendary, its performance. This car wasn't just a pretty face. Under the hood, buyers had a variety of engine options, ranging from modest inline sixes to fire-breathing V8s. But the crown jewel was the 454 cubic inch V8 found in the SS 454 model. This big block monster produced 450 horsepower and a staggering 500 pound-feet of torque, making it one of the most powerful factory engines of its time. Paired with either a 3-speed automatic or a 4-speed manual transmission, the SS 454 could launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 6 seconds, a blistering time for the era. Even the smaller 396 V8 delivered strong performance and a thunderous exhaust note that muscle car fans crave. The ride quality, while firm, offered a decent balance between daily usability and drag strip readiness. The heavy-duty suspension and beefier tires on the SS models gave better grip and handling, though the car still felt more at home in a straight line than carving. Corners. Stopping power came courtesy of front disc brakes on higher trims, while base models had drum brakes all around. Steering was responsive but not razor-sharp, which again reflects the muscle car ethos of that time. Go fast, straight, and loud. Fuel economy. Well, let's just say that if you're asking that question, this might not be the car for you. Finally, let's talk about the current value of owning one of these machines. Back in 1970, the base price for a Chevrolet Chevy was around $2,700, with the SS 454 model pushing closer to $3,800 depending on options. Fast forward to today, and these cars have become highly sought-after collector items. A well-preserved or fully restored SS 454 can fetch anywhere from $80,000 to over $150,000 at auction, especially if it's matching numbers and has rare options like the LS6 engine package. Even base models in decent condition can cost $30,000 or more, with prices rising every year. For enthusiasts, the value goes beyond dollars. Owning a 1970 Chevrolet Chevy means owning a piece of American automotive history. It's the rumble of a V8 echoing through the streets, the smell of gasoline and leather, and the feeling of raw, unfiltered driving that modern cars just can't replicate. Whether you're restoring one, dreaming about one, or lucky enough to drive one daily, this car still commands respect over 50 years later. That's it for today's deep dive into the 1970 Chevrolet Chevy. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Motor Madness for more classic car content, modern reviews, and everything in between. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with another machine that makes your heart race.